Yes, so as you can see on your screen, and it is an animation of cyclone. So yes, my dear children, in this video we are going to talk about cyclones. We are in the chapter winds and storms. So in this video lesson, you will learn about what are cyclones, what makes each type different, how cyclones form, what their effects are on both people and environment under the heading destruction caused by cyclones, and we are going to talk about the precautions to be taken before, after and during cyclones. So now let us see the meaning of cyclone. Now cyclone in Greek means cyclos, means coils of a snake. So as you can see in the picture on your screen, that cyclone is an ocean storm. Okay, basically it is an ocean storm. It is formed over ocean surface, in which very high speed winds rotate around a strong center of low atmospheric pressure. Or I can also say that cyclones are the spinning storms rotating around a low pressure area. So here these winds are going to spiral in the inward direction. Okay, so cyclones are the inward spiraling winds that rotate around a zone of low pressure. Okay, the next question comes is there any difference between the terms cyclones, hurricane and typhoons? Yes, it is all about their location. Okay, these all are ocean storms. Okay, but based on the place where they are formed, based on their location, they are given different names. For example, if the ocean storm is formed above the Atlantic Ocean and Northeast Pacific Ocean, it is called as hurricane. If the exact same type of storm occurs in the Northwest Pacific Ocean, this is a typhoon. And if we find those same storms in the South Pacific and Indian Ocean, these are known as tropical cyclones. Okay, so this you can see on your screen again. Okay, if it is above Atlantic Ocean and Northeast Pacific Ocean, it is hurricane. If it is above South Pacific and Indian Ocean, it is a tropical cyclone. And if it is above Northwest Pacific Ocean, then it is a typhoon. Now, how cyclones form? Well, these cyclones are formed above warm oceans. Okay, so because of heat or warmth, the air above that particular region rises up, and when it rises up, it carries water vapor along with it, creating low pressure area behind. Okay, now the cool air from the surrounding will rush in the low pressure area, and it will again get hot, and it will again rise up along with water vapors. Okay, so as this warm air rises up and it goes up and up, it the water vapors are condensed, creating clouds. Okay, and these clouds eventually increase in number, and these all clouds start rotating spirally around the center of low pressure area, and that center which is quite calm and clear with low pressure is known as eye. Okay, so these winds, these clouds will all rotate around this eye. Okay, and that's why we have seen, we have defined cyclone as a spinning cloud. Okay, a spinning storm, right? Yes. Then we have different categories of cyclones. They are numbered as 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Okay, with increased intensity of wind speed. Okay, yes. The category 1 cyclone is the mild cyclone, is the weakest cyclone we can say, and the cyclone number 5 is a catastrophic cyclone which would cause much damage, and the wind speeds here are more than 155 kilometers per hour. Okay, yeah. So what are the destructions caused by the cyclones? Cyclones would cause damage to houses, damage to electric poles, damage to crops. There would be great loss of property. Trees are uprooted. There is loss of life. It causes river floods, and because of that, there would be submergence of low-lying areas. Okay, by rain, pollution of water bodies, and occurrence of waterborne diseases would also be there. And there is some severe breakdown in communication and transport system. We really recently we had two cyclones. One was Amphan, and the second one was Nisarga, isn't it? And basically this cyclone, it uh, comes to land and then it dies, but before it dies it causes a lot of destruction. Okay. Yes. Now what are the effective safety measures of cyclone before it hits? Well, you stay updated via radio, mobile, and TV. Stay away from rumors. Do not panic. Stay calm. Small first aid kits must be ready in case of any emergency. Okay, so it's better you have those kits handy. Okay, then keep a list of emergency phone numbers on display. What are the effective measures to be taken during cyclone? When you need to turn off all electricity, gas, and water, you unplug all the electrical appliances. Keep your emergency kit close at hand. If the building starts to collapse, protect yourselves with mattresses or rugs. Stay tuned to the radio for updates and stay inside until told it is safe to go outside. What are the effective measures to be taken after cyclone? Do not go outside until officially told it is safe. Check for gas leaks. Don't use electric appliances if wet. Okay. Then listen to local radio for official warnings and advice. You, if you have to evacuate or did so earlier, then don't return until it is advised. Okay. Then beware of damaged power lines, bridges, buildings, trees, and don't enter the flood waters. This is very important point. Okay. Yes. Then this. So yes, we are on the end of the video where we have studied what are cyclones.